the sun
In a tiny house, you typically can see everything in one glance.
and the solar system
And
and
perfect.
Earth,
We have to be
they all have
super
gravity.
detailed when we are creating something on paper
Um,
because we're handing
what
it
defines
to the
gravity?
person, the guys
What
and
is the
girls
sun?
have their
Let's
tools.
get to the
I don't
sun.
have mine. Like
The
my tool
sun
is
is keeping
perfect.
all of the
I
planets
love being
in
able to
an
see it
alignment,
through life.
orbiting around it. How does it do that? It does that with magnetism. The sun is an electromagnet filled with states of gravitational magnetic pull that are also possibly oscillating and releasing radiation and creating these weird waves and fields and things. Gravity is probably made up of a condition of particles, and it may pertain to space. It may interact with space. We're not totally sure yet, or at least I'm not. So it's safe to say that the sun is a big electromagnet. And if we were going to change how things orbit around the sun, we would be able to do that by changing the energy. Like in an electromagnet, you can change the amount of current that you put through an electromagnetic copper coil with maybe an iron core. You can change the amount of magnetism and the size of the magnetic field by changing the amount of current and changing the core or changing the copper coils. So maybe there are partitions to this, but maybe by decreasing the magnetic field, we can stretch things out, reduce the heat of the sun. Um, that would depend on the necessity that the sun would be increasing in energy. Or if we wanted to increase the energy of the sun and bring more heat upon us, we would simply just add more energy. So gravity is very particle-esque and very field-esque. So how does it stretch these fields and yet become a particle, still remain invisible and not like a fluid energy that we can actually visualize? It reacts as particles and space. It has to be a condition of all the particles in atoms and space. It has to be a reaction created by energy. It may even possibly be a superatom. Is there a condition possibly to understand superatoms in cores of stars and planets? Maybe the condition is a superatom. If superatoms possibly align, maybe they make perfect conditions. So anyway, there's gravity. We will be able to electronically change the formation someday of our planetary solar system by changing the energy of our main source of energy, the sun, and our planets. That could set us on a trajectory to die. But if not, our calculations are accurate and we understand particle physics and unified field theory, we will be able to definitely play God and live for a very long time. But superatoms are a key ingredient in the future.